Hello guys, and welcome to part 4 of my look at the operations playtest in Regiments. This has been a really fun journey so far. We've managed to push through the Neustadt line, we attacked the Kirchhain base, we kind of discovered some of the night mechanics that are in the game, and now we're going to be on the defensive, defending against the NATO counterattack. So we're in phase 6. We're going to be moving on to the Hornet's Nest, and the situation is as follows. The Americans are here. We have some long-awaited guests, Colonel. The scattered communications from the 56th Tank Regiment show signs of a major US counterattack. The 56th has been rendered combat ineffective. You will be the next target. Entrench around the airfield and hold it at all costs. We have in other news, the German lines continue to collapse. The 79th Tank Regiment is reporting success in their area of operations. We're out of communications with the 56th. They reported heavy combat before being jammed. Anything else here that we haven't read so far? Hornet's Nest. The airfield is in our hands, and we directly threaten the Marburg logistics hub. The challenge couldn't be issued more directly. Expect NATO forces to attack in full strength. So that's what we're up against. We have 134 operational authority. I'm going to probably put it towards some reinforcements here. I'm not going to reinforce the T-64s because I'm not going to use them too much. I am, however, going to reinforce my BMP-2s. And then I'm probably going to put the rest towards engineer support, because having defences here is going to be super important. I could also grab the extra reinforcement on the TATU. That's also going to be important. Okay, so we got to defend this for 2 phases, I believe, in order to win. I'm not quite sure if I remember where it says to do that, but yeah, that's what we do have to do anyway. I know because I've obviously played through the entire thing before. So let's go to events. And for this one, I'm probably going to go with the electronic warfare. And then in the last one, we'll take the division artillery. So electronic warfare it is. Let's go. So that's basically going to stop our SAM units and then also our HQ units from being effective.
New objective received.
Alright, so we have the valley here. We're actually going to be attacked from 3 different directions, as you can see. We're getting attacked from here, here, and here. So we're going to have to set up our defences accordingly. I do have quite a lot of engineer support, so I can put down anti-tank emplacements, I can put down strong points. Strong points are really good, so we're going to put down plenty of those. We'll put one there. I'll probably put one here as well. We'll put a couple over here. One there. And I might also put down like an anti-air up on the top here. Not sure if it's going to be that useful though, because technically they have disabled our SAM. Anyway, we're going to put a couple of strong points facing this way, of course. We'll put one here. I'm going to put one here. And I might also put one up here. And then I was hoping to put down an AT one, but maybe it'd be best to just go more strong points. Put an engineer or an observation post up here. Actually might be pretty useful. I wish I could kind of put one on the end here, that would be good. Just so that we can see what's coming. Maybe I could dot a few of these around, actually. A few observation posts. That or another strong point. It's hard to say. I can obviously place obstacles as well. They cost, I think, 1 each. So I could use that to kind of block their forces to a certain extent. I think observation posts are going to be more useful. It means I can rely less on recon. We have one left. We'll pop down that there. Okay, so that's our defences set up. Let's now place down our tanks. I think we'll do most of my tanks in the same sort of area. I think I'll keep them on this right hand side because then I can go like up and down on this right hand side if I need to. I could also place some units to go into here, which I might in fact do. If we get the BMP-1s, we get the riflemen with AT, we just drive them into here. We could kind of counteract anything that's going on there. And then we bring in, let's see, BTRs with fire support to entrench here. So all of those can move up into there. That will be our defense. I'm going to bring the T-ATUs in. And we can always turn these to face the bottom side if needs be. I've got observation posts here, so for the most part we should be able to see our enemy. I'm going to put these BRM-1s on this side. And on this side we will also put the Shilkers. We'll put them up on the hill there. Actually, I might bring them over to the right hand side because it's going to be important that they are defending my T-ATUs. We'll have them with the T-ATUs. We'll put BMP-2s in here. Because BMP-2s do have the ATGMs that they can use, of course. I could put a BTR with fire support in here. Or I could maybe put some tanks up on the ridge on the left. I don't think artillery is going to be terribly useful in this battle. But having some T-64 B1Vs able to shoot into the flank would be nice. The mortars can be useful. I'm going to bring them over here, and then they can kind of be used to protect both flanks. Kind of want to bring in a BMP-2, but I don't think they can use their radius in order to give bonuses. I'm not entirely sure how that affects us. And these BMP-2s would be good. Having them maybe further up would be a good idea to kind of like snipe in from the flank. And then I could also drive them down to this side if needs be. And then I have 75 points left. I think supply is probably the best shout. Don't know if it matters really which one we bring in. But they can be used to repair our T-ATUs. We do almost need an infantry unit here to help defend this, but we do have the strong points, so hopefully that will be enough. Let's confirm our deployment. And off we go. Alright, we'll get these into cover over here. We'll see what happens. No movement as of yet. We can actually just speed it up a little bit to help them on their merry way. We should be able to see them pretty soon because of our observation posts. So we got like the BRDM there, BRDM-3. Then we've also got these BTR-70s with riflemen, which are our hard points. If I could get entrenched here, I think it would be absolutely brutal. Although I'm not sure how far back they spawn. we've got units coming in from the bottom side. Okay, let's move down the T-ATUs. Maybe I'll bring some of these back. We'll bring those BMPs back. They've got very close. In close range, like napalm this. Looks like it was unnecessary in the end. I think that might be burning my own units a little bit. Okay, so we have actually bumped into a bunch of stuff there. There's some Vulcans, the M106s. These M2A2s are their Bradleys, of course. Over here, looks like things haven't gone too well for them. Good. Alright, let's get dug in, facing that direction then with the T-ATUs. Maybe I can just entrench facing this way with the riflemen. I mean, I could TBM that group of units up there. Especially if it's like artillery, it would be pretty useful to just get rid of it. I don't think we're resupplying at the moment because the constant artillery coming in. Could be worth retreating these, so at least I have 3. I could also just napalm them in like 22 seconds. It only costs, I think, 15 to bring that in. And then again, it looks like my rifleman AT can, in fact, do the job there. And there is the Vulcans. Let's use the artillery. Gonna focus down the Vulcans, because then what we can do is bring in the Su-22 napalm. Ooh, okay, that's a lot of artillery coming in. They got destroyed completely. Crikey. No, we didn't actually kill the Vulcans, so they got panicked. That's a shame. Damn. That was, yeah, pretty brutal. Alright, we'll get these T-ATUs fixed up, and then we can counterattack that. This top side, it seems like these BMP-2s just aren't in a good position to get line of sight. So I'm going to move them more to the left. We're going to move these away. I should probably just retreat them. That artillery is brutal. These are M3A2 Bradleys. So we get some more riflemen with AT to come up there to the airfield. Okay, and now what we're going to do is push up here. Oh, the assault engineers came in. Yeah, they're still attacking from like every direction. Just gonna check line of sight here, because I kind of want to move my BMP-2 over. Move the shulkers to the side. How far back is that? Is it firing from here? We'll try and napalm it. Oh, we killed something. I don't know if we made them fall back though. Moving the TATUs up like that is really risky. Oh, it looks like they've actually pushed through quite a lot on this top side. They've broken down my defensive positions. And I do not know why they were facing the wrong direction, but they were facing the wrong direction. And those are M1A1 Abrams. Ouch. I'm just gonna retreat into cover over here. Just run! Run away! Keep running! Pull them away from my defenses at least. We've got to defend for another 9 minutes and 20 seconds in this phase. We'll lead them on a wild goose chase with the TATUs. Maybe I could bring in an Mi-24 to help us on that bottom side. Let's bring them in. And we are going to hit them from multiple directions here. My BMP-1Ps have a really good line of sight. Looks like they just forgot about my TATUs, which is good. Means I think I'm just going to retreat them so we can bring them in full strength again. Nice hit there. Very good. Let's make sure we kill those. Get my Mi-24s to come finish the job. Oh, never mind. A-to-GM right in the side. Takes care of them. That's what we like to see. Okay. Now the question is, can we destroy their artillery with the Mi-24s, or will there be AA? There'll probably be AA. We will have a little bit of time to react, I think. I'm just going to retreat those since they're out of ammo. I'm not going to waste my supply. What's the sight line on these? Haven't been shot at yet. Oh, okay. Now we have. I think they just tried to bomb those again. They tried to do that before. Yeah, there's some decent air defense there, that's for sure. Thankfully those rockets didn't kill the Mi-24s at least. We'll try and use them elsewhere. Maybe the napalm can get the job done. The T-80Us are quite happily killing these units that are coming in. And they are just mortars, that would be why. It's gems. It's always funny to watch them wiggle to their target. We're getting rid of a lot of these mortars. In the previous battles we did do a lot of damage to them. I'm not sure if that's persistent throughout the phases, but I kind of assume that it is. Yeah, we definitely did a lot of damage previously, so... I'm actually just going to retreat these. And what we'll do is bring them back in, because I'm not sure if they can renew their countermeasures once they've been used, because we did use them to counteract the missile that got fired at us down here. I do need to get my T-80s back in, so we'll bring them back. This BMP-1P I think is fine where it is. Those BMP-2s are fine where they are. I think the extra points that we have available are to replace the units we lost on this left side, which would have been the recon unit and the BMP-2s. I am probably going to want to replenish the BRM-1Ks for the next battle. But holding on like this is really good. We've done pretty well. Let's just speed things up, since it doesn't seem like there's many more attacks coming in. We might get attacked in the last 3 minutes. We do still have our TBM strike though, so we can use that if needs be. Oh, those are like H1s or HA Abrams. I mean, we could TBM those. Yeah, I feel like TBMing those is a good idea. Napalm these. Hit the infantry with the T-80s. We just gotta hold long enough for that missile to come in. Oh no, they moved. No, why did they move? That's sad, they might die now. Oh, and the missile's coming in. Oh, it hit perfectly though. Lovely. Yeah, they actually got destroyed though, which isn't good. What are these? The Sheridans. M551s. They're trying to kill my T-64s that are dug in, but that ain't happening. I'm killing them from the flanks here with the BMP-2s. Just shot one of them down. Looks like that was an A-10. Oh, we're getting some nice side shots here. Rifleman AT, dug in, absolutely wasting them. Lovely. Yeah, so losing that BMP-1P squad was unfortunate. But we can of course replace them. I don't know if I want to bring them in yet though. There's only 10 seconds left. Yeah, we'll probably just wait for the next phase. Do it then. But overall, I would say it was a pretty solid defense considering how much we got attacked from all sides. Yeah, my BRM-1Ks got absolutely murked at the beginning. And we lost a bunch of BTR-70s there. The MP2s went down. I think my bad habit is getting individual units isolated and then killed. That's probably the worst thing that I do. But yeah, so far so good. We managed to hold on to all of the points for one of the battles, which gave us the 48 points. And now if we hold again, the other 48 points, then we push it over for the total victory. So that's what we're going to be looking to do. I do want to reinforce these units. I could also grab myself more deployment points. Is there anything I'm missing completely? I think the only thing that I'm missing completely is the BRM-1Ks. The rest, I think I have enough left of. Yeah, I think we're actually fine. I think I'm just going to get more deployment points. We have 12 left. I don't think I can add more there. It'd be nice if I could add like less than 3. But like a less amount, just so I had like a full unit available. Guess I could just add back another T-70. And then maybe this unit. Get the BMP-2s back up to full strength. Yeah, alright. That seems good. In the events, we have divisional artillery. So we're going to use this one. And the enemy battle group 1 we can avoid, because we will not need to use it. Because we only need to defend one more time. And then we win. We're going to get these 48 victory points. Let's go to battle.
New objective received.
I should have probably picked up more engineer support. That would have been a smart idea, so that we had our strong points back in position. But since we have more deployment points, I don't think that's going to be as much of a problem. We still got this observation post up here, so that's absolutely fine. I'm probably just going to bring in the... Well, we still have the observation post up there as well, actually. I think what I will do, I'll bring in the BRM-1Ks here. We'll have them on return fire. I'm gonna pop these in. It seems like most of my hard points actually survived, so that's all good. The ones on this side didn't, or at least this one on the edge. I could bring up the Mi-24Ps at the start and use them reactively. I did take off the sunnies, didn't I? We'll bring them back in on the bottom side. I'm going to put this unit over here like we did before. I'm going to put some BMP-2s in here. Actually, I might just put like 2 sets of BMP-1s. We won't push them all the way up here. What we'll do is we'll put one here facing down and then one facing to the left. That's everything put down, so we'll just launch it. Get those to go in here and face that way, those to go there and face like that way. And then these two are already in position, that's fine. Those can hold fire. What's the range on those? Kind of tempted to have them over here as well. Because I think we have this observation post for the top side, so we'll use this on the bottom. Oh yeah, we do have the command radius available again, so we'll center these HQ units a bit better. Alright, and now we wait for the attack. We have 93 tactical support available. And we have the extra artillery barrage if we need it. So if we start getting artied, I think what I might do is use the artillery barrage to counter battery. And the cheap one, that is. We'll save the EBM strike for the heavy tanks that we saw before. Here might already be a good time to use them. Okay, I'm going to pop it now, because those are M1A1s, and this is a bunch of AA. Once the AA gets taken out, we can use the Mi-24s, so it seems worth it. I don't think we're going to have like anything like crazy come in at any point. Yeah, those are definitely difficult to kill. Although we are getting side shots in, kind of. Here comes the rocket. Wow. That was perfect. That went right in the middle. Just destroyed everything. Incredible. Alright. There's a perfect napalm strike for us. Any artillery coming in from down here? I don't think so. Trying to take out those tanks. Oh, that's right on top. Look at that. Burning them. Panic! Yes, panic indeed. That was great. Really, really good start. Another 17 minutes to go of defense. I do find the defense side of Regiments a lot less inspiring than the attack. I think the attack they have down very well. It does definitely force you to be tactical in the way that you move, in terms of like making sure that you flank. But I don't think the defense is as interesting, because obviously the AI for the most part is just ramming into you from the front. So yeah, it's a bit less inspired. But the attack phases at the start of the operation were really fun. Like pushing up and having to like go around defenses so that you can get flanking shots in super important because, as you can see here, my units are dug in facing certain directions. Like, for example, these are facing, in this direction down here. And so, in order to really get the best out of attacking that unit, I might want to come up this way and then go around like so. I actually quite like this line of sight tool. It allows me to point out things quite well. And these guys are dug in down here. Oh, look at that. There's a wreck from the previous one. These guys are dug in there. Again, I really like this sort of window that opens up into the trees. It's pretty cool. What is that? That's just M2. Okay. I'm gonna bring down my artillery on that. There is some artillery firing from over here somewhere. That might be their off-map artillery, actually. Oh no, I think I can see it here. Oh well, doesn't really matter. Got my off-map artillery coming in now. It's forcing them to move forwards. Do these not have line of sight from here? I find that odd. I feel like these should be firing. And hear those RPGs firing away. Do I have supply? I do. These are going to have to get over here and resupply these. Well, things are getting a bit wild up here. Although we just aced 2 of those M1A1s. I think these riflemen on the flank here are really useful as well. Yeah, these BMP2s with riflemen being like elite are really, really useful here. Damn, they're doing lots of damage. So there is in fact 4 units of veterancy. The first is just like regular, where they don't have any veterancy. Then you get the 1 chevron, then you get the 2 chevron, then you get the gold chevrons. I think in my first video on this game, I thought that there was like one in between the 2 chevrons and the gold chevrons, but there isn't. It's just that it starts at level 1 as no chevrons. More M1 Abrams. Oh wow, they got hit hard. I think my T-ATUs here being elite now as well is pretty rough for them. My hardpoint did get taken out though. And these M113s are pretty good for attacking dug-in positions. My supply truck's trying to get over there. I managed to drop one of the napalms, but I don't think it's going to matter that much. Because it was kind of off target. But we're taking out those, so that's good. I think I'm in fact going to move these over to help deal with the M1s. And those BMPs, I might just smoke off. We could in fact just retreat them, I think. It would probably be better. But yeah, if I have the T-ATUs move over, we can kill the M1s there. We'll bring in another BMP2. Humvees coming in with airborne troops. Oh wow, those are taking a lot of damage. Pull back. We'll reverse into cover there, I think. Oh damn, those A-10s. One of them got straight shot down. That one's getting a lot of hits. We're getting side shots in there from the BMP-1s here. We've resupplied these, so we'll bring our supply back. I'm gonna need it to resupply these guys. We are in fact losing that objective, so not great right now. Need to get my BMP-2s back. And I also need to get my other T-80s back. I'm just doing no damage to these. I say as I kill one. Let's just drop a napalm strike on that.
Zone lost.
These are gonna have to fall back. I might just retreat them, they're almost out of ammo anyway. If I can burn out those M1s and kill off the M1A1s, then we can capture back Kilo. And I'm gonna go there and we'll bring the supply over. Oh, this is a big attack, wow. Okay, let's move this back. There's so many troops. Don't know if I need this HQ section here. Although they might attack from that side again. Once they've finished attacking from here. Get my... where's my aircraft? My helicopters. There is Vulcan guns there. But maybe we can flank them. Then we can just clean up the rest. I'm gonna put Arty down on this side, I think.
Zone captured.
Alright, let's stop this and hopefully we can resupply here. The artillery is stopping me fixing them up. I need to keep my distance from the assault engineers here.
Zone lost.
That's the Vulcans shooting at us. Wait, am I... Oh wow, I just realized. Oh damn. That's not good. My T... My T-80s died. Okay. Bring in some more. Allow them to fire. Oh, those can run away. Capture back hotel, please.
Zone
Thank you.
captured.
Yeah, these running out of HGMs kind of hurt us quite a bit. Ooh, we can use these to counter these. Let's just get up into cover here and hit them while they're attacking the strong point. These guys need to run. And what I might do is we'll bring in more supply. And if I can, I'll bring those to the supply. I do want to use airstrikes, but chasing my shulkers. I feel like it's kind of hard to use them. At least we got them on target there. All those AH-1F Cobras causing problems. Let's retreat the shulkers. I need to be able to deal with that with more shulkers. This is rough at the moment. Shoot these. Ooh. Ouch. Rude. Well, they're coming in hot on the top side as well. They're coming in everywhere. So many units. I think my Mi-24s annihilated those for us nicely. Right, I really don't have any ammo left, do I? Gotta be careful of these Vulcans. Oh, those were dug in, but they're not anymore, so they're getting wrecked. Oh, there's so many infantry units coming in. I'm gonna drop napalm here. These should just retreat. As long as I hold on to the actual airfield itself, I think we still win. So that's the main thing we gotta do.
Zone lost.
It's 2 minutes left. Gotta take it back. Gotta take it back. Gotta take it back. Only got a minute left. This helicopter unit is doing me in. Let's just shoot him in the ass the whole time.
1 minute remaining.
I'm gonna drop smoke behind it.
Взвод на связи. Выполняю.
They're getting a bit close for comfort there, though.
Несем потери.
Need to get all my units in, although don't think we have time to take this back. Is that going to be enough? And technically that is 38 victory points between these lot. I think it's supposed to be 48, right?
Total domination achieved.
Or did we win? I'm kind of confused. Like, they hit us really, really hard. I'm just like, I'm not sure if we won or not. That was rough towards the end. Like, not having the AA in earlier was kind of dumb. I should have brought it back as soon as I retreated the Shilkas before, because they got chased off by the airborne units. But let's see our result. Oh, we did get total victory. Okay, we did it. There we go. Alright. Well, yeah. There are some clarity issues in this game. I do feel like that's one of the biggest things in Regiments. That was really tight towards the end there, though. Wow. Yeah, I feel like there's clarity issues in terms of how much damage things can do to other units, and how likely a unit is to defeat an enemy unit. Like the Rifleman AT, for example, like how much damage do they actually do to heavy tanks? Like sometimes it seems like they're doing none, and then all of a sudden they get like an instant kill. You know, it's very odd sometimes. In how the damage works in particular. In that last operation point, for example, I wasn't even sure if I'd captured enough, but I think it was like the 38 points that I needed, and the 246 is like the maximum I think you can get in this operation. So yeah, getting a total victory is nice. The hangars and runways are scarred from the firestorm that raged in and around the airbase. The enemy forces threw everything they had at us, and yet we still maintained the control. Our division is currently encircled, but the NATO reorganization efforts are in complete disarray. Our duty has been done. So in the end, losses for us, we had 450 dead. They lost 791. We wounded 1,514 of them, and we lost, well, we had 887 of our own wounded. There are missing troops as well. I don't really understand like how that works. Maybe there's like a chance for them to go missing after they retreat, something like that. But either way, totals almost 2-1. It's kind of crazy at the end, like how much they have more than us there, but I guess it's part of the scenario. I'm kind of worried about trying it on harder difficulties. I feel like this game is actually quite difficult in general. Vehicles lost 125. We killed 318, so that was more than 2-1. And then we lost 9 aircraft, and so did they. Yeah, in the end, pretty solid troops here. We didn't really use the heavy artillery much towards the end. I feel like the enemy probably would have just like ran past our artillery for the most part. I think the mortars are fine because they kind of track enemy units, but when it comes to everything else, like all the long range artillery, manually firing that on a defensive scenario is kind of rough. But yeah, there you go. That is the total victory. We are finished, and that is it. So that's probably all I'm going to be bringing for Regiments for the time being onto the channel, unless for some reason I decide to be a loony and go for like a maximum difficulty master playthrough for this Operation Firebird, but probably not. Yeah, I've really enjoyed the operations game mode. I'm really looking forward to them adding more of those, having like NATO-sided ones with different units and just different scenarios in general as to like what you're trying to do during the operations. But yeah, having like whole like attack, go through like the night phase and then have the defense happen, really cool. Love the idea of it. I think all of the units look really nice when you zoom in. The wrecks look a bit bad in my opinion, but maybe they can improve that. And most of the effects look and sound great, but there is obviously some work to do there as well. Overall, very impressive Regiments, really am. And considering this is like basically like an open beta kind of thing, I'm looking forward to what they really have fully to offer out of this game. And hopefully there's like a full campaign as well. I would like a campaign, not just like the operations and skirmish and that'd be it. Because I'm not sure there's multiplayer planned yet. Maybe there is in the future, but at the moment there's no. I don't think there's anything about multiplayer on their Steam page, which is interesting. But yeah, that's it. Hopefully, you guys have enjoyed my look at Regiments and this 4-part series of the operation. That's it for now. Thanks for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.